area. We don't have to come down from the mountains to see them.
Okay.
And now we have two, in fact.
A little older, you spend a lot of time, you have a new hobby. You go to the doctor's office once or twice a week, sometimes 3 times a day. So there's no doctor's office. There's a little clinic up in Oakhurst, but there's not a doctor's office. And I've had a hospital, and I've had 4, well, they don't call them operations anymore, procedures. They take out a gallbladder. That's just a procedure now. Well, we lived in the mountains for 18 years, and they did a lot of cycling up there, but it wasn't safe because there's no side of the road to go on. So we got down here and saw these beautiful bike trails, and I said, you know what, I'd like to ride in these bike trails, but I'd like to ride with my wife, not alone, and not with her ahead of me and me trying to catch up. So I built a bike where if she wants to go faster, she can pedal harder, and we can stay together. This was something that I wanted to buy, but I went to price them, and they want $4,000 for it. So I could build this one for about $600, all the parts on there, so I built it rather than buy one. Well, I'm an aeronautical engineer by education, and so I worked in wind tunnels for about 26 years, doing wind tunnel tests on various things. The last job I had in a wind tunnel was blowing sand. I played with sand for 20 years, doing Martian dust storms in the NASA wind tunnel. I didn't work for NASA, but I was at NASA, and we wanted to see what the wind velocity it required on Mars to make the dust storms. And so we did a lot of experiments with different kinds and sizes of dust. I even got to go up into the zero-G aircraft to see what the effect of gravity was. I built a wind tunnel to go in the airplane. And did some experiments there. Fun job. Got a little dirty, but it was fun. I call it a quadricycle since it's got 4 wheels and one does not have to balance it. And the 2 people can ride together. They don't ride one in front of the other or a half a block away, but you can talk, ride, and stay together the whole trip. Either person can pedal, either person can steer, but you both got to steer the boat. If you can't both steer, you got to steer the same way. There's no welding on here, it's all just bolted together with nuts and bolts, and I could take it apart and have 2 bicycles in about 5 minutes. It was an interesting engineering experiment in building this together. I got to develop it and build it, and I enjoy that kind of thing. I've added a little wheelchair motor on the back. Up a steep hill, I can turn that on, and it just requires that you turn the motor on. And in order to make the wheelchair work, or the wheel work, you pull this lever up here, and away you go. Not very fast, but very powerful. And it'll run well over a mile on the battery. Fun to build, but it's a little work when you get to be 81 and getting down on your hands and knees and laying on your back to put things together.
It's enjoyable. This way we can stay together. We can go places that we wouldn't. I can't walk that far, so it's nice for me to pedal rather than to walk.
We married in 1955, so I think this is our 57th, something like that. You lose count after 50. Clovis is a wonderful city. They sweep the streets when they feel like it, and they have a nice bike trails to ride on, and they always have activities. We're just a few blocks from the downtown activities, the antique sales and the peddlers fair and the Clovis days and all those things. It's a fun place to live.